another amazing episode of Hinomaru Sumo. You know, honestly, this episode really, if you tell me, this set the groundwork to the team. The team is complete. K is the 5th member. Although we did know K was a member, you know, I always knew he was a member. I already thought he was a member. So watching this episode and finding out that he is the 5th member, I was like, wait, what the heck? Wasn't he already a member? You know what I mean? But this right here is an amazing episode. Because you see, what really goes down in this episode is we learn of our flaws. Even though we have these flaws, you have to cut us some slack because we are rookies. You know what I mean? Like, for example, Yuma-san. Yuma-san, he's too forceful when he pushes in. And because of that, it's so easy to, like, drop him. He loses balance. And then you have Hiro. Hiro-san, he doesn't have the proper footwork. And because of that, he's so easy to drop if you use your ankle. Like, if you ankle sweep him, he'll fall. And then you got Ozeki, who doesn't have upper body strength. And because he lacks upper body strength, it's so easy to, if he's, you know, pushing at you with full force, you can push back at him and drop him because his body's so weak, but his legs are strong. And then you have Hinomaru, who he needs to change things up. Although, like, with Hinomaru, it's not too bad, because of course Hinomaru, like, he's really strong. He's, ever since we've seen him, you know, from the first episode and whatnot, and just facing people, he's been so strong. And it kind of had me thinking, like, oh, will we ever see someone who could beat him or whatnot? And we did get that closure last episode with Sosuke, because he was someone who could beat Yushio. But the thing that is crazy, the episode never really showed the fight, but it was all up to assumption, you know what I mean, that he would have beat Yushio if the fight continued. So yeah, just seeing everyone's flaws and whatnot, and even learning about Kirito, who's our coach now. Because Kirito, everyone was like, you do sumo too? So why aren't you gonna fight with us? And we learn the reason why Kirito can't fight. He has a condition where he can only sumo wrestle for 20 seconds because he has weak lungs. Basically asthma to an extent, right? His lungs are so weak that he can only sumo for 20 seconds. If he sumos longer, then, you know, it's gonna get bad. And the thing that I really liked about this, because you see, Kirito has this problem. And then you look at Yushio, who also has a problem. Like, his body is holding him back. He's still so short, you know what I mean? He can't make it. But then you have Kirito, who also has his own problem. And he can't sumo wrestle because of his health kind of thing. And it's like, you see these people who love sumo wrestling so much, but they can't do it because of their bodies and whatnot. But Yushio is, you know, like, his isn't as serious as Kirito. Like, Kirito really can't sumo wrestle, or like he can die, you know what I mean? Like, it's really serious. So Kirito has this goal in life that he wants to help Yushio become the top, you know what I mean? Make it to the pros, make it to the professionals and whatnot. And I really, really love that. Just seeing that, you know, be mentioned this episode, and see how Kirito, like, he looks back at things he said to Yushio and whatnot, and he's like, I shouldn't have never told him this type of stuff. He's working so hard to do great things, and he's trying to be so strong, and this is the best advice I have for him. And you know, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna help him become the top dog. I really love this, and we even managed to find a bypass to the whole getting into professionals. Because you know how we cannot become pros due to the fact that, not even we, Yushio cannot become a professional due to the fact because of his height. So he can't go into the league because he's shorter than the, you know, minimum, which is 167 centimeters. There's a way he can actually enter, and he doesn't have to do like the whole physical, like the whole height check and whatnot. He can enter from becoming a high school Yokozuna. So literally, this adds a ton of interesting situation now. Because what has to happen is, now we have to start from really from the bottom, from high school. So Yushio, if he can become a high school Yokozuna, then he can move up, and you know, he doesn't need to take this whole physical of height and whatnot. He can just go into the professionals. So it's like he can go into a different league, then the league that will lead up to the professionals. So that's pretty awesome to see that there is a bypass, that if you can become high school Yokozuna, there's a way where you can make it, you know, to the professional league, which is awesome. And the one thing that I really love this episode, like towards the end, where they're just talking about, you know what? We're all gonna be great. I'm tired of Yushio, like, leading us on and whatnot. Like, we depend too much on him. We're all gonna be legendary sumo wrestlers. And you know, just that whole mood that it brought, it really hyped me up. Because you know, we're nobodies right now. Like, we're really nobodies. And now we have our team finally established. 5th member K, we got Hiro, Yuma-san, we got Yushio Ozeki, the team is really set up proper. Like, this is a good team, and I can't wait to see our matches. Honestly, what I really want to see now is a match. When are we going to get a match? You know what I mean? Like, and I mean a serious match, like us facing another school, and, that being put on our record. You know what I mean? I want to see a match already, and I think maybe next episode we might get something like that, or maybe not. But I just love the pacing of everything. Because you see, the first few episodes, if you think about it, this is the 4th episode. The first episode to the 4th episode was just, the introduction of sumo wrestling and really getting you into the world and, building up the characters as well as, showing us that we're not perfect. There's still so much for us to improve on, you know what I mean? And we're going to do great things kind of thing. Just building up the team and showing us what we're capable of. So I really love that. There's going to be a lot of development. I can tell there's going to be a lot of great matches coming up in the future. And I really hope that, more people start watching Hinomaru Sumo. Because honestly, from what I'm seeing, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I don't feel like it's as popular as it should be. Like, this anime is amazing. Why aren't people watching it as much? That's how I feel. Guys, if you haven't seen it, definitely watch it. But if you're watching this video, you obviously watch it. You know what I mean? But still, let people know. Tell them to check it out. You know what I mean? Tell them to check it out. It's a good anime. They won't be disappointed. Yeah, but I think that pretty much sums everything up. We also do learn Sosuke's dad, the past Yokozuna. He's also someone who was training with Hinomaru. And he told Hinomaru in the past to train for 3 years and come back. And it's crazy because Sosuke, just to see the connection with Sosuke's dad, Hinomaru has and whatnot, that's pretty awesome. I can't wait to see, more of that, dynamic and whatnot. How will this be handled? Will they meet again? And how will he react to him in the future? Will he feel that Hinomaru has improved a lot? You know what I mean? All of that good stuff. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you made it to the end, you're amazing. Yo, peace out.